Let's go, baby. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Definitely want to start the day with some gratitude, thanking the Lord for the blessings that we receive and thanking Him for another beautiful day. So let's go, people. It's Motivation Monday. And guys, I hope that you had a great weekend. Maybe your team won. Maybe your team's going to the Super Bowl. Now, I don't know. Two interesting games yesterday with the Eagles in Washington and the Bills and Kansas City. Very interesting. I love seeing the battles on the field because it reminds me a lot of life. Got an interesting story here. So I had my performance review last week, and it was interesting to say the least. I got a pretty good review. The thing with me though is like I feel like I'm crushing it, right? And I'm killing it. I'm getting things done, and then someone kind of like pokes a hole in your boat, and it was interesting because when the comment was made, I was like, man, that was some of the hardest stuff I had to deal with, right? And you're telling me right now that you're not satisfied with the way that I'm showing up and the way that I'm doing things. I'm thinking in my head like, I wanted, emotionally, I wanted to say something, but professionally, I know how to handle it, right? And so I just responded the way I was supposed to respond, listened to the feedback, and I moved on. I called my wife, I called a friend. I said, hey, and I vented. I shared what I was feeling emotionally to get it off, because you got to do that, right? You got to let go of it, right? I talked to God. I said, Lord, like this is interesting. Take this. I don't want that. I don't like this, right? You ever got feedback that you really didn't like, and it was completely like off the scale that you thought, you were on, and you're like, what the, But here's what I want to share with you, because we're all being critiqued some way or another, and it's probably by someone who doesn't see it the way you see it, right? And it's not a personal thing. It's feedback, okay? It's feedback. And so as you receive your feedback today, because I know you're going to get it, right? And I know some of you feel what I'm saying. I'm like, what the? Like, dude, I'm a high performer. Like, in my mind, in my heart, I'm the man, right? Because I'm showing up, I'm doing my best. But to somebody else, it's all right. How does that make you feel if someone says that to you? When you know you showing up, right? But we got to know how to handle that, right? And so we let go and we let God. Like let the Lord know. The Lord is he's the ultimate captain, right? He's the one that opinion matters. Okay, so all the opinion that matters is God's opinion of you. Really, honestly, it's not another human being. However, feedback is feedback, and you got to know how to take it, and you got to say, okay, yeah, and then you just kind of bless and release it, and you laugh it off, and you show up, and you learn some stuff. So I learned some stuff, so I'm gonna adjust the way that I'm doing things, and it's not to get back at, right? Because I don't owe you nothing. Right? I don't owe you anything, right? I'm going to show up even better, right? I'm going to show up even better because I learned what you're looking at, all right? That's how you get it. You learn what they're looking at and you crush it. Not to prove that to them, but to not get that feedback again. See what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm talking about. So let's go, people. Motivation Monday got me fired up, right? It got me fired up. I started with David Goggins this morning, but then I was like, I got to get off him, because he just got me thinking differently. And I got into some Eric Thomas, and Eric kind of shaped me a little bit. So now I'm ready to rock and roll. But guys, listen, feedback is feedback. You don't owe anybody anything, right? You owe God, right, your best. And so bless and release. The Lord puts things in front of you so that you can learn, take the feedback, understand the feedback, then crush it. All right? So that if you didn't like the feedback, don't get that anymore. Period. All right, guys, let's go. Motivation Monday. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.